Hey everyone, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, April 23rd to Sunday, April 29th, 2018. Now before I get started, I just had two announcements I wanted to let you in on. First of all, I am open again for astrological readings. If that's something you are interested in, learning more about you, yourself, all your charts, and in getting an hour or two to talk to me about what's going on with you, it'll be a live video chat. Then please check out what I have available at the link down below in my description box. All right, just wanted to let you know about that. Also, I am going to do a May webinar coming in next Monday, April 30th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to talk about what is going on for the month of May. The way I see May is finally a chance for us to break free from anything that has been holding us back, to step into a new life, feeling more comfortable in it, feeling more authentically ourselves. Stepping into this new life, however, may require us to make some decisions going on and may not be the most comfortable. We may feel restricted by an old life. We may want to act out because we feel restricted by what's going on in relationships as well, may not quite understand what it is that we're doing and why we're doing the things that we want to do, okay? So that's what I think is going to be going on a lot in the month of May. If you're interested in learning more about that, about how you can be more authentically yourself and bring your relationships on board with you, and on what days you might need to watch out for or to plan for, please sign up at the link down below for my webinar, and hopefully I'll see you there. Now, Cancer, for your horoscope, what we've got this week is Mars in a conjunction with Pluto, which for you is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships, usually of the one-on-one variety, a marriage partner or a business partner, or just someone that you feel beholden to in some way. Okay, and Mars Pluto here can bring big changes in relationships, either you ending a relationship, beginning a relationship, changing the current one that it is that you have. Maybe you do things differently in relationships than it is that you have previously. With Pluto involved, there could also be a lot of money, perhaps changing the way you deal with money in your relationships coming in, or even time, resources, having to rearrange the way you share time and resources with another person, or even your body, intimacy. Maybe there could be some changes that you need to make in regards to sexuality as well with the other people in your life. Okay, coming in could be a little bit intense because this is Pluto, bringing up some deep feelings hidden beneath the surface, or some issues perhaps you've been ruminating on for quite some time. But I think it will be positive if you take the time and put in the effort to figure out what is going on with your relationships, how you feel about them, and to make some changes. Okay, the reason why I think that they will be positive is not only because Pluto right here is going retrograde in this spot, which it did on Sunday, the day before this horoscope starts, but also because the Mars and Pluto are in a sextile as well with Jupiter. And Jupiter for you, Cancer, is going to be in your 5th house of happiness, love, romance, also kids, if you have any kids, and passion projects, entrepreneurial ventures. So I think anything you could do to change your relationships, even if it is hard, is going to help you be happier, do more of what you love, perhaps find more of the romance in your life if you feel like romance has been a little bit stale lately. May also help you to, what else? Right, work better on a passion project. And kids, if you have any kids, if this is hitting you more in a marriage partner kind of way, or a partner that you share kids with, maybe making some changes in your relationships could help you also work better with kids too. Okay, so that's what I see coming in with Pluto as it's stationing here, going retrograde coming in. This is going to be super important, this alignment for you all week, to really figure out, perhaps you've been making a lot of changes since the beginning of this year in regards to your relationships, maybe signing some contracts, things going on here. And I think this week is a week for you finally to understand what all of these changes that you've been making in your relationships have been about lately, and for you to hopefully step into them in a much better way, with less hang-ups and with less things that have been going on, okay? And to really create more of the relationships that it is that you want, even if you have to change or upset some things in the process, all right? So that's what's happening there. While that's going on, we're also focusing right here where Venus is, which just moved into Gemini on Wednesday of this week. All right, and that's going to bring your attention, Cancer, to your insides and to your spirituality, with Gemini ruling your 12th house. So while you're making some big change here in your relationship so that you can be happy, I think you're also trying to figure out what's going on with you emotionally, what's going on with you spiritually. Maybe you're doing a lot of thinking inside you about how you can feel more comfortable with your life, overcome the past to start to move forward into new relationship chapters, doing more of what you like that makes you happy. With Venus making a sextile to Chiron on Wednesday as well, and with Chiron in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, your life direction, your social standing, I think the more that you can do to process what's going on inside you emotionally and spiritually as some big changes are going on, are going to help you here to create more of the life that it is that you want, to put your life in a better direction, to step into the career that it is that you want, and to give yourself a reputation that you just feel better with. Okay, and to feel more comfortable about it all. So even though there are some big changes going on in your relationships, I do think the result is going to help you to be happy and to start to feel more comfortable with your life, with your career, with where your life is going, and how you can finally start to move forward on that. All right. It may, however, towards the end of the week on Wednesday and Thursday, require you to have some hard conversations or maybe make some hard decisions as a result of all of this stuff that comes up. That's because on Wednesday and Thursday, we do get Mercury in your 10th house and a square with Saturn in your 7th. Okay, and I think what's been going on is for this week, we've been thinking about how we can change our relationships to be happy and how we can put our life in a better spot and feel more comfortable about our career. And I think with the middle of the week comes, you have to make some decisions so that you finally can bring both of these areas together. Have your relationships understand your career. Work with people to put your life in the direction that it is that you want and move forward. And I think that's what comes in at the middle of the week, is not just changing your relationships to be happy and feeling much better about your life and where it's going, but bringing those two parts of your life together to move forward in a way that feels more whole, with everything being on board, with your relationships feeling much better, with you feeling much better with where your life is going, and with your relationships too supporting some of the things that it is that you are hoping to do. And I think that's a big thing coming in. May bring up some hard conversations and some hard decisions with relationships about your life, about your career, but if you make the decisions and have the hard conversations, I do see it being also a good thing. That's because after Mercury comes off this square to Saturn, on the same time Mars is making the conjunction to Pluto, Mercury is then going to trine the North Node here in your 2nd house of money, of confidence, and of your gifts and skills and talents. So if you can have the hard conversations here with your relationships, make the changes with the other people in your life. Sorry about that, it's been doing this to me today. I think if you can make the hard conversations with the other people in your life, have the hard decisions, it is ultimately going to help you, once people are on board with you, to bring more money in, to feel more confident about your life, to use more of your gifts, skills, and talents, and to feel like you are doing some things that are uniquely you. Okay, putting your life in a better spot. So again, even if these conversations are hard, I feel like they're going to help you do some things that you want and need to put your life in a better place, feeling better with people, making money, feeling more confident. Okay, while that's going on, we also do have Uranus here moving into 29 degrees of Aries on Saturday, maybe bringing up some unexpected things as well when it comes to your career, with where it is you see your life going. I see you here with Uranus in your 10th house, not wanting to play it small. I think for once and for all, you finally want to break free, to have a career that you want, to put your life in a place that it is that you want. And I think with Uranus at 29 degrees, no holds bars, you want to make all the moves you can to feel the most free and the most accomplished you can, being your unique, authentic self in your career, being a big thing that's coming in. Okay, that can happen, and I think that's what's going on while you're trying to make these big changes in relationships here to be happy. You're really trying to do it so that you finally, once and for all, can feel like you're living a life that you really like, that's putting you in the right direction, that resonates with you. Okay. So that's happening there. Then after that happens on Sunday, we also have the Sun here, which is going to be in your 11th house of your goals and dreams and hopes for the future, coming into a trine with Saturn in your 7th. And I think what that can bring on Sunday for sure is a chance for you to finally feel like your relationships understand your life. They understand where it is that you're going. Maybe now that you've cleaned house a little bit or changed some things, and like you could finally start to work towards more of your goals, envision a future that you like better for yourself now that you have made the hard decisions with relationships, change some of your relationships around and put them in a better place. Okay, so I do see at the end of the week, once we get to the weekend, you starting to feel like you're moving forward with the right people in your life, doing the things that are important to you. All right. Also, what's coming in this weekend, although it won't happen until Monday of next week, is a full moon happening right here in Scorpio, your 5th house of happiness, coming in as well. I think really giving you a chance at the end of this week for you to finally step into your bliss, to finally step into your joy, being happy, leading your life that it is that you really want, okay? Doing some things that are important to you. So I do see it being a good thing. You can just bring everything else together earlier in the week. The full moon in your 5th house, what that could also bring as well is perhaps you doing something that you really enjoy and stepping into something that you enjoy so that you can finally start to work towards a future for yourself that is better and brighter. And I think this week you're finally starting to hopefully feel better about where your life is going, to really begin to open up, to live it, and to get your relationships on board with you in a place where you feel more confident, feel happy, and can reach some big goals and dreams of yours. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.